Now to medical rounds for you at 5:30. The mental and emotional stress of the pandemic may have gotten worse for some of you during the storm yesterday. Channel 3's Kara Sunland spoke with a doctor about coping with anxiety.
A storm bringing power outages while people are already at home isolated due to the pandemic brings a new set of mental health challenges. I'm joined by Patricia Reamer. She is the president of the Behavioral Health Network with Hartford Healthcare. Thanks for being with us.
Sure.
It's a new layer of stress at this time. So what do you advise for those who are struggling mentally and emotionally?
It is a new level of stress. It's just one more thing that is piling on, and people clearly are struggling more. You know, I think that this is a time when we have to think about old coping mechanisms that worked for us. Were you somebody that exercised? Can you get outside and walk? Were you somebody that spent time reading or knitting? People really need to try to find ways to cope that worked for them in the past. But it is very difficult. This does just seem like one more thing on top of another.
Yeah, absolutely. So what resources do you recommend for those who are looking for some healthy coping mechanisms?
Right. I mean, I think that there are a number of things people can do. People who do yoga, for example, can do that. People who are, good at crafts. People who, certainly some family time. I think the difficulty here is that people have been sort of locked up inside for a period of time, and now they may be without power and uncertainty again. And so we are concerned about people's mental health, and it's a tricky time. And so at this point, we think that if somebody is thinking that they may need help, either with a substance use issue or with some mental health issue, anxiety disorder, they should probably call and speak with somebody. We have a hotline that is staffed by behavioral health clinicians, and they can help you determine whether you actually need to see somebody or need some help, or whether you just need a few minutes to talk to someone.
And this is Hartford Healthcare's Community Care Line. This is something you can share with a loved one. If you can share what people can expect and how do they access that line?
Absolutely. So the number to access that line is 860-972-8100. And when people call that number, they'll connect with a behavioral health person. The individual may ask for their name and a number so that we can return the call in case we lose it. And then they'll ask them a series of questions to help determine whether they need to speak with somebody or if they just need to chat with somebody at that moment for a few minutes.
Okay. And there's some help right away on the other end of that line, which is important for people
That's
right
correct.
now. Thank you so much,
Right.
Patricia Reamer, for being with us.
Thank you.